Hi guys, Drew here, back with another video, doing another Growl review as usual. And in this game, guys, the Growlers win. They win 3-0 against the Florida Everblades. Dryden McKay gets his first career ECHL shutout, his first pro shutout as well. So hats off to McKay for getting his first pro shutout. I'll mention the goals for the Growlers. There was only 3 of them, none for Florida actually. Isaac Johnson getting 2 goals in this game. One of them was an empty netter. So he has 16 goals this season. Not too bad for Johnson. 34 points for him. Not too bad at all. And then the other goal went to Taylor Egan, who switched from defense into forward just for this game pretty much. He'll become forward pretty much some games. If he's in the lineup, sometimes like he'll be defensive and sometimes he'll be forward. But in the night he plays forward, he finally scored the goal. His last goal was against the Maine Mariners. I believe it was a Wednesday night game. He was playing defenseman, I believe, in that night too. So he has 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points this season for the Growlers. Not too bad considering he was an ECHL rookie last year that was bouncing around the ECHL. I believe he played for Wheeling. Then the Growlers signed him, and then Maine, I believe, picked him up, and he played pretty well with Maine, and now he's playing pretty well with the Growlers. So we'll have to wait and see how he finishes his season with the Growlers. Pretty good game from the Growlers regardless. Hard fought win. After that, Growlers win. The Growlers are 42-19, 2-0. They're still first in their division. Probably going to be first at the end of the season, you gotta say. Most likely they're going to play Worcester in the first round. We'll have to wait and see what happens, though. Hopefully Growlers can have a good first round. I'm kind of a bit nervous because if they're playing a team like Worcester, we've seen Growlers play Worcester this year. It's been a bit scary. But we'll have to wait and see what happens if that series actually happens. Because who knows, the Growlers might be playing Adirondack or Maine or any of those types of teams. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Keith Petrozelli was called up to the Toronto Marlies. I believe it was yesterday, yes. And the Growlers had an emergency backup goalie, E-Bug, basically. And that goalie was Ben Myers. He's actually a E-Bug for the Florida Everblades if they don't have an extra goalie. He pretty much goes through all the games in the press box just in case 2 goalies get injured. For Florida, there's actually a player out in Colorado. His name is Ben Myers. So that name might sound familiar to you. I think Dryden McKay knew that there was an E-Bug as the backup last night, so he decided to put it on a show for him. As McKay made 37 saves in that game, 3 shy of 40 saves, not too bad for him. Cam Johnson was the net for Florida. May said on Wednesday's review that he was the goalie for Florida at the last year's Kelly Cup playoffs. Seemed to struggle a little bit. The Growlers scored 3 on him as the Growlers had 19 shots in this game. So if Calvin does get sent down, I have a feeling he will play tonight. But if that doesn't happen, Ben Myers will probably be the backup again, and Dryden McKay will be starting. Unless the Growlers could sign another goalie, they might sign a mediocre goalie off of waivers, or just sign him to like an SPC or something like that. We'll have to wait and see what happens in this next few hours. So pretty hard fought game. When Johnson scored that empty netter goal, Florida got a little mad, I gotta say. The Growlers went on a 2-minute power play, and when that game ended, I believe it was, forget his name, number 24 on Florida. He seemed to be talking to Melindy all night long. And they did. I don't even think they dropped the gloves. But he went right after Southers. But the thing about Southers, why did you run away? Southers ran away from Florida's forward or defenseman. I'm not too sure. But he just ran away from Florida was just being sore losers, I'll say. But great win for the Growlers. Hopefully they can win tonight. Who do you think could get the W tonight? I don't know. It's going to be a close game, I gotta say. I don't think it's going to be like another shutout or anything like that. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with this Growlers squad. So, I don't expect Cam Johnson to be in net tonight. I expect it to be their backup. I'm not too sure who the backup is. But, I'll make sure to tell you guys in tomorrow's review. That's pretty much going to be it for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you do like the video, you can subscribe if you really like it. You can follow me on TikTok at @0hockeyguy. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok. You can follow me on TikTok at @0hockeyguy. No, that same thing for the Instagram account. You can follow me on Twitter, that's @FeltmanDrew. You can follow me on Facebook, that is @0hockeyguy. There is space. That one. First face to this one is the Hockey Guy. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. Hopefully, the Growls can get the series win, and we'll have to wait and see what happens. Talk to you all again soon.